Why is life so hard? Why can't it be soft, and by soft I mean easy? Why does the world contain such awful things? Why are there 1 million things that want to tear you down? Why are there so many things we are incapable of? Why are some things as easy as climbing a molehill while others are as hard as climbing a mountain? Why do some downfalls feel like cliffs whereas others feel like a step down the stairs? Why should we keep hiking when our backpacks are only becoming heavier? Why don't people see your heart before they see your skin? Why don't they love you when you know you love them? How can people help when their wrists are tied and left there to watch you suffer? How can you keep swimming when everyone around you wants to drown you into the water you're swimming in? Why does it matter how big your heart is when it is a known fact that one day it will shatter into 1 million pieces? There are just so many questions, so I think it is time for some answers. Life is hard because we make it hard. Our passion and desire drives us to put ourselves on the line. It kills us to do so, and we know better, but we do it anyway because we know that something good might come out of it. Sometimes the reason it doesn't work is because you have all the good parts in your car, but you have no fuel to get anywhere. On the other hand, it cannot be easy because if it was easy, it would be boring. If it was easy, everyone would do it. When there are 1 million things that want to tear you down, make 2 million that will lift you up. Hell, make 3 million. There is always the good with the bad, and everything really does happen for a reason. It might not seem like it at the time, but there is a plan. Whether you're religious or not, the universe has good intentions for you. The word impossible should not exist. Anything is possible when you set your mind to it. Goals are pictures in your mind, but, like an old camera, you cannot get your films printed until you take enough pictures. It is a journey much similar to what life is. The climb is what makes it fun. It will hurt, it will be painful, and you will want to quit. But that peak at the top will be worth it. It will not go up, it will not go down. You will be content with where you are and where you want to be. Once again, it will not be easy, but it will sure as hell be worth it. We all have baggage that builds up. It is like we are buying new clothes but never throwing any out. We love because we love. Love cannot be measured. It is not something that we can even begin to understand. It is simply a feeling that we get. It is like being exposed to the beauty of the world when you are only exposed to the beauty of your home. Life is not fair, and that is just something we already knew. Nothing is fair, and once again, there is no explanation for this. Things happen for a reason, and I promise you something good comes out of everything. You're going to keep swimming because you know there's something inside of you that is telling you to keep going despite everyone telling you to quit. All because one day you're going to be able to say, "You were wrong." Scientifically, we cannot control the size of our hearts, but metaphorically, you should want your heart to be as big as it can be so you can consume others. But put everything on the line, and yes, you're going to get hurt. There will be heartbreaks, there will be mistakes, and you will want some retakes. Love everyone with absolutely everything. I swear that's all it takes. I can't break it down any simpler other than life is hard. You're going to get the crap kicked out of you until there's almost none left. But then you are going to turn around and throw it back. Things are going to be blown out of proportion, and you're going to feel like no one understands. Your heart is going to ache, good and bad. It is just something that you have to be prepared for. Sometimes we just need a reminder. Remember that now is only a moment. Today is as bad as it is going to get, and that by tomorrow today will be over. There is always light. When the battery in your flashlight runs out, you just have to get a new one. Just remember that when you thought it was too hard and that you thought you couldn't make it through, that the amount of times that you could have pressed quit, but you pressed continue. That life is a journey and it contains good and bad. You must experience both, or it was not a successful life that you had.